Friends, welcome to the course Proverbs Expressive English presented to you by me, Amitha Devrajan. Let's begin with today's lesson. So, guys, you can follow me on Unacademy on this given URL and you can read this to know me better. And don't forget that your feedback is precious to me. So, do rate, review, recommend, share, and comment. Don't worry, it's just a matter of 2 minutes. Rate this course on a scale of 5 and review it, recommend each and every lesson you're seeing, and share and comment. Simple. So thank you so much to all of those who have been doing this. It's a great help and you are motivating me so much that I cannot stop talking about Unacademy. I really cannot. Thank you so much, guys. Let's begin with today's lesson. The first proverb is, you can't have your cake and eat it. Well, let me make this proverb a little simpler for you. This basically means you can't eat your cake and have it too. If you read it this way, it will be better. Well, the proverb is this one, but if you say this, it means the same. But I have, incorporated the original one so that there's no confusion. Basically means that you cannot eat your cake and have it too. You cannot retain the cake after eating it. एक बार खा लिया तो खा लिया. अब खाने के बाद आप ये तो नहीं सोच सकते हैं ना कि काश वही वापस जिंदा हो जाए केक. Once you are eating it, it's done. You cannot have it back again until you buy it, of course. So ऐसे नहीं कर सकते. दोनों चीज़ों basically इस प्रॉब्लम का मतलब ये है कि आप दो चीज़ों को एक साथ नहीं कर सकते हो. So you cannot do two good things at the same time. You have to sacrifice one thing in order to do the other thing. If you want to enjoy the cake, eat it, but after eating it, you should be done with it. You cannot imagine that, you cannot expect the cake to come back, and you cannot have it permanently. If you eat it, it's gone, it's just done, you're just done with the cake. Let's look at the example. I worked at home so I could easily raise my family and still earn money. I let me have my cake and eat it too. Well, the perfect example for handling both the situations together. So you see, this proverb can be used in this context also. If you are able, you have done something, two things simultaneously which are contradicting, then you can use this proverb in favor. And you can say, I ate my cake and I had it too. I hope this is clear. Let's move on. When in Rome, do as the Romans. This basically means follow local custom. If you've gone to America, try to do the things the Americans do. If you've gone to UK, be an Englishman and wear whatever they wear, the gaiters and everything. So follow the culture so that you are deeply involved and you feel the essence of that place. So if you're in Tamil Nadu, so just follow the customs there and how people dress up there and what is their local custom. So when in Rome, do as the Romans. If you're in Rome, do as the Romans. Follow the Roman culture. Be a Roman with them. So let's look at the example. Let's just look at the picture example. So these two people are, first he's in the city place where he's just like a person in city is, and then he's in some religious place, so he's all changed. So this proverb perfectly applies here. When in Rome, do as the Romans. Let's look at the sentence example now. As in, Kate said they'd be wearing shorts or blue jeans to the outdoor wedding. So when in Rome, we'll do the same. So it basically means that when you're in some place, follow that custom. Same thing which I just explained. Let's move on. A word is enough to the wise. This means that a phrase that emphasizes a statement as an advice, it actually means a lot than showing and proving through actions. It is a shortening of the phrase. This phrase is a shortening of the phrase. A word to the wise is sufficient, meaning that a wise or intelligent person can take a hint and does not need a long explanation कि इससे ये हो जाएगा, फिर इससे ये problem हो जाएगी, फिर इससे वो problem हो जाएगी. He simply says a word and the intelligent person, the wise person gets it and he follows and he plans whatever he has to do. So word is enough for him. Now let's look at this little thing, this picture. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. So it's just a quote I randomly picked up because I liked it, and there are comments and there are people asking for quotations. I do not really get the time to incorporate it, but here's this little quotation which is a little popular, and you can apply this in your life. Let's look at the sentence example. Stay away from the boss today. He's in a bad mood. Just a word to the wise. So I'm just telling you that don't go to the boss. He's in a fussy mood. So I'm just telling you this. And even if you're trying to go and talk to him and console and buttering all that, it won't really work. I've just given you my word, and it's completely your wish how you're gonna mold it or how you're gonna use it. Let's move on. Paddle your own canoe. This basically means to do something by oneself. Be your own. Be independent. Do not depend upon others. If you can see that he's growing on his own. So this basically. I am so sorry. I just typed out the same thing which I typed in the meaning section. Well, I can give you an example. I can say that make your own notes. Don't borrow notes from others. You can make your own notes. Paddle your own canoe. So it basically means that do something and do everything you need by yourself. Don't be dependent कि आप ये कर दो मेरे लिए, आप वो कर दो. I need you here. I need you there. Be self-sufficient. Be independent. You do not need others if you're well planned, if you're an organized person. So this proverb teaches you that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Waiting for your response eagerly. Thank you. Have a nice day.